Howdy! How's everybody out there in YouTube land today? I hope this finds you well. It's time for another exciting episode of Heifer Haven's Free Advice. Look up there. We got our heifer at the ready. Her horns are polished. Her snout is all stuck out there. Her nostrils are flaring. She's a smiling. Her eyes are twinkling. She's all ready, and she wants to know, what we going to talk about today, Brenda G? What we going to talk about today? Well, Brenda G's about to tell you. Before I do, though, there's always one thing we got to do, and that's more cowbell! Now that we got you all woke up in a heifer, too, let's see what our letter has to say today. Dear Heifer Haven, a new year is upon us. We are now in 2021. We're a week in. I'm curious as to what you think of the new year as compared to 2020. Well, I'll tell you. 2020 wasn't no picnic. It sure wasn't the hayride that we was hoping for when we rung it in. And so far, 2021 ain't that much better. We can only hope it'll go up from here. Oh my goodness, I tell you what, as I get older, now I don't know about the rest of you, but as I get older, my patience gets thinner. I do not have patience for ignorance. I do not have patience for people asking stupid questions. I do not have patience for people asking questions that's none of their business. I do not have patience for people that can't mind their own business. And I'll give you a good example. I was up at the dentist the other day. Had some dental issues I needed to get taken care of, and they got a new girl in there. Lord have mercy on her. She got me for a patient. And that poor little girl, she's a little Miss Mary Sunshine. And everything was just so great. And, well, Happy New Year. And I said, yeah, I'm starting it out here in the dentist's office. Isn't that just rosy? And she's like, well, I guess, that could be a problem. And then she starts in, she needs to take my temperature. Now, they make you wear a mask into the dentist's office. That's stupid all in itself, because they're going to be in your mouth, halfway down your throat. Their face is going to be right in your face. You can't wear the mask while they're working on your teeth. So how much sense does that make? But I go along with it, because I need to get my teeth taken care of, all right? So, yeah, I wear the stupid mask into the stupid dentist's office for the stupid people in there. And first thing she does, she says, well, I need to take your temperature. Now, every place I've been where they take your temperature, they got one of them things that they hold right in front of your forehead, out about 3 inches or something, so that they can get your temperature. The next thing I know, she's shoving something in my ear. Now, I don't know where that thing has been. I don't know who else they've shoved that thing into. You're supposed to be keeping a 6-foot distance at all times everywhere. And I know you can't do that in the dentist office, but somebody just comes and shoves something in your ear and there's a pandemic going on. Are you kidding me? So yeah, that ticked me off. I mean, I didn't even have no time to ask her no questions on who else have you been sticking that thing in? Where has that thing been? And then, Lord have mercy on her soul, she starts asking me all these questions that didn't pertain to my teeth. They pertain to, have you had a fever? Have you been around anybody with COVID? Have you done this? Have you done that? And every question I was saying no. And every time I was saying no, it was getting a little louder. And finally, I'm looking at her like this. And she'd come backing up, and I thought, that'd be a good idea, because you're ticking me off here. She asked me one more question. I said, listen, I did not come in here to play these games with you. I came in here to get my teeth taken care of, and I expect to get my teeth taken care of. You've taken my temperature. You know I'm not sick. So let's get this show on the road, or I'll just go home. So she begins to get with it, and she finally gets the dentist in here. Now, apparently he'd heard this, because when he comes in, he starts telling me about how wonderful little Miss Mary Sunshine is. But he's got his hands in my mouth so that I cannot answer him. I wanted to tell him, look, you need to train her a little bit better than this, so that she stops asking stupid questions to people when they come in here. Now, I can understand that everybody's got to be careful. And everybody wants to know what they're getting involved in before they get involved in it. But once she took my temperature and asked me a couple questions there about, have you been around anybody, you think you might have been exposed to it, and those kind of things. She didn't need to ask me a whole laundry basket full of questions. So, just saying, I don't have time for this. I'm getting older. My days are numbered. I have more important things to do with my time than play with a bunch of stupid people that don't know what the hell they're talking about. And I'd say that is probably the thing that's aggravating me most about all this foolishness that's going on. I mean, if you're that worried about whether you're being exposed, you need to stay home. Because chances are you're going to be exposed to it somewhere along the line. So I try to stay home as much as I possibly can. And I'm happy to do that because it keeps me away from stupid people. Hey, I said this was free advice. I never said be good.